What exactly does Ozempic do?
So Ozempic is a GLP-1 antagonist. So our bodies make GLP-1, which is a hormone that helps to regulate insulin levels. It helps to regulate digestion. So it works in concert with two other hormones called leptin and ghrelin. I don't know if you've heard of it. So
Haven't.
ghrelin sounds like gremlin to me. So this is how I remember it. So ghrelin is your hunger hormone.
Right.
So shortly before you go to eat, you'll get your hunger signal. So that's ghrelin giving the signal to the brain that you're hungry. Yeah, all of those things that start your digestion. So you get hunger signals, it increases your hunger. You eat some food and, partway through that meal, your body releases GLP-1. So it releases it from your gut and it sends a signal to the brain that you're currently eating and to begin to regulate your appetite, regulate your insulin levels. So it releases GLP-1 and then you come to the end of the meal, your body then releases leptin. So what leptin does is the opposite of ghrelin, it then suppresses your appetite. Okay. So this is where you get the fullness signal. So theoretically, you should start to get the 80% full feeling quite soon into your meal if you're eating slow enough. We'll come back to when people don't eat slow enough, they don't get that signal. So the body releases leptin, it downregulates your appetite, tells you you're full, then you stop eating. And then that cycle just repeats. So leptin, ghrelin and GLP-1 all work together to regulate all the processes that go around digestion, metabolism, fat storage, fat burning, insulin regulation. So Ozempic is a synthetic form of what your body naturally does.
So not gremlin.
Not gremlins.
Leptin.
So it's GLP-1.
Or GLP-1, right.
Yeah. So it works on the receptors, the GLP-1 receptors, to synthetically receive that signal to tell your body that you're full. So what that's doing is, so people who are on Ozempic or on semaglutide or whatever brand they're on, they get the full signal with eating far less volume of food. So invariably they are reducing their calorific input.
Synthetic. So it's like it's synthetically blocking the transmitters.
Yeah, it's telling your body that you're full before you are full.
Okay.
I have a conflict with that because I'm always looking at well, why? Why would you want to do that? So in some people they can have leptin dysfunction, so that leptin signal just doesn't kick in. So they never their hunger gets upregulated and they never get the satiated feeling. So I don't know if you know anyone like this. I certainly know a few who they just keep eating and eating and eating. They just never get that full. A lot of that. If you're eating just carbohydrates and refined foods, you will just keep eating and eating and eating because it's really difficult to fill up on carbohydrates, refined carbs. But I don't know if you've experienced this. If you have a steak and some veggies, it's pretty hard to keep eating beyond, because you're full. Yeah. And that's where you get that satiated feeling. So for people who eat, they just inhale their food. They're eating much quicker than that signal can kick in. So I try and get people to, I'm the slowest eater in the world. I'm usually the last person, if we go out for dinner, I'm still eating. Because I'll put my cutlery down between each mouthful because I've trained myself to slow down in all areas of my life, actually, not just eating, but all areas. Just slow the hell down. And it gives me anxiety when I'm around people who are just shoveling food and they're like, just take a breath.
Yeah.
So it's a cycle, so it just keeps repeating round and round. So what Ozempic's doing is sort of bypassing that cycle to give a sort of fake or synthetic signal to the body to stop eating.
Okay.
So they're basically eating less food.
If you guys enjoyed that clip, please do me a huge favor before you go and head over to our Into the Mind podcast official page where we have the raw, uncut Into the Mind podcast and hit that subscribe button. And the more subscribers we get, the more incredible guests we can get on the show. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all real soon.